You are now tuned in to Hits 92.3, where we take great pride in personal expression of one's feelings, thoughts, or ideals. What you're getting ready to hear on this show are the opinions of the hosts and their guests, and they do not reflect the opinions of Hits 92.3 radio station, the brand, management, staff, their respective advertisers, parent companies, or affiliates. Now stay tuned as this show begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The Cuturally Dope Show. Cause we culturally dope. Sisters doing it for the culture.
Hey yo, I solemnly swear what I spit in the booth, all of it is truth. It goes something like this. Heart racing, mind pacing, butterflies in my stomach while I'm waiting. Chest aching, sweat breaking. I'm trying to keep from overthinking. I finally got a chance with the apple of my eye. If I'm gonna shoot my shot, then I have to let it fly. And if I get denied, I'll take it like a G. Cause shorty ain't the only fish swimming in the sea. As pretty as can be. You can see why I like her. Hair to her waist, chocolate skin like a diver. Always would admire, crush her from afar. The last time we spoke was homecoming on the yard. My phone vibrated, that's when I saw her name. Pleasantries were exchanged, this deep the convo became. We said goodnight when the clock struck 3. Then I fell asleep dreaming about what we could be.
Can you imagine just me and you? Champagne glasses, table for two. Sun is shining bright and high. Not a dark cloud in the sky. We can laugh or we can cry while we sip on Dublin wine.
The honeymoon phase always feels so right. Good morning text, FaceTime at night. It's been a minute since I crushed like this, but I ain't trying to put my feelings and my trust at risk. So I got my guard up, but I feel something strong. She got me up all night singing these love songs, but I realize I gotta take it slow so we can build a friendship and give it time to grow. We was the perfect match, fire and air sign. So much in common, like we shared the same mind. She knows she bad, she recognizes her worth. She won't settle for less, so I gotta put in work. I learned my lesson from the last one that got away. You want that girl, then don't hesitate another day. And I'll be damned if I ever blow the chance. So I made a date and told her cancel all the plans.
Can you imagine just me and you? Champagne glasses, table for two. I've been waiting all this time to tell you what's on my mind.
All right, what up? I'm NeShanta.
And I'm Tip.
And welcome to the Culturally Dope Show. All right, ladies and gentle thoughts, niggas and friends, saints and ain'ts, gather around for another dope-ass show. Happy day after hump day. We certainly hope you had someone safe to hump.
And if you didn't, hump yourself.
All right, y'all. So we are going to get into the show, because we have a lot to cover today. It's a lot of mess that's happening, and we want to get into some things. But before we get into the mess, we want to get into the culture and the dope moment where we are highlighting excellence in Blackness. So today's culture moment is Tyson Hobson Powell, who finished high school at 13, college at 15, pledged Kappa at 16, and graduated his master's at 17. You know what I was doing when I was 17?
Not that.
But I was concerned about being a cheerleader and trying to sneak out
at high school.
My mama's house. And
he's done with his master's.
Yeah, and he is done with his master's. I don't know. That's amazing. Who? But congratulations to him. And then our dope moment, Eloise Lewis of Gulfport, Mississippi, receives her GED at 90 years old. The oldest person in the state of Texas, which is Elizabeth, first celebrated her 114th birthday with her 94-year-old daughter and her 68-year-old granddaughter. So those are our dope moments for the week. Before we get into that, I didn't ask you how your week's been.
That's been pretty good.
Oh, that wasn't convincing word for
I
damn.
mean, it
It's
hasn't
been a
been a week, but it's
Okay.
I'm trying to wind down.
You've been resting more, and I appreciate that. For y'all who don't know my sister, she is always on go, and she has been taking a little time for herself this week.
Slightly,
Yeah,
but
it's better than what you do.
I'll agree with that.
So I'm proud. I'm doing okay. For those of you who did not know, I have been sick as a dog, and I am
You've been sick as about 3 dogs.
about 3-4 dogs, and I'm coming around to being, baby. I'm feeling good. I probably went too far when I said good, but I'm feeling better.
Not you went too far when you said good.
I'm feeling better. All right,
Feeling good, feeling great.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to jump into our RIPs and congratulations. We have a long list today, so stay tuned. Here we go. Congratulations to Dwayne Wade on being inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame.
You're not going to swear past that. Like, we're not going to congratulate his daddy for just being there.
Oh, his daddy was a tender piece. That's what you're talking about?
It's definitely a tender piece.
Yeah, his daddy looked like he was his older brother.
Yeah.
And he was giving very much tenderoni pony.
Yeah, and see, I don't even like that. I don't even like the old men, but me.
That's only because your aunties them told you was gonna get worms.
Yeah, they should have never told me that.
Yeah, I know my family did. They used to say you're gonna get worms messing with old men. My auntie got worms because she messed with all the old men.
Let me tell you something. For his dad, I would probably get worms.
You would catch the worm?
I would get the worm.
All right. We want to say
more than one.
Okay. We want to send a congratulations to our dearly departed Leslie Jordan. I miss him and his videos so much. He received his star on the Palm Springs Walk of Fame. Baby, congrats to Britney Spears. Her husband has filed for divorce.
Baby.
He said, bitch, dance out of my life. two step right on out of my life. And I am here for it. I feel like this girl, he was just another leech. I feel like he was a plant by her dad.
Oh, of course.
And I feel like he meant her no good whatsoever.
Let me tell you something. Happy. They are saying Plies is the reason that man that left that woman, because if Plies posts one more of that later videos, Plies love him some Britney.
He love him some Britney.
He posted this morning. He posted a video. What song was that? Hit me, baby, one more time. You know how he do it.
That laugh. It's always the laugh for me.
My boy said he loved when she had them drawers just not pulled up far enough, just right there. He said she my little diamond from Players Club.
Because she is built like one square.
Baby, what she did on that pole, I was sick. I know how I've watched that video at least 10 times.
I couldn't bring myself to watch it that many times.
Let me tell you something.
I watched it more when he posted it because I was laughing at him. But as far as
let me tell you something, grab yourself
a snack,
a little snack, and you know what I mean. We call it,
okay,
Ed and Eddie, and then watch it. I guarantee
life.
Whoa, and more abundance of it.
I also think her husband likes the fellas, if I be honest.
All right.
He gives me very sassy.
So congratulations to Ashley Olsen on the birth of her first child.
I cannot be the only person that thought that. Yeah. How old are they now?
I don't know. I thought they were older than us. I'm gonna just be honest with you.
No, they look older than us.
Okay, that's what it is. You keep telling me that, and I keep saying those people are old.
No, they look in their 50s, but they're actually younger than us. Yeah, I would say maybe like 35, 37.
55, 57.
All right. Congrats to Keke Palmer on now having one less dependent, as her baby daddy Darius has broken up with her. How we feel about it?
We're gonna get into that a little bit more.
Okay.
Okay.
Congrats to NLE Chopper on the birth of his son. Congrats to Shaquina on being I didn't put the last name, sorry, but her name is Shaquina. On being the first Black judge in Macomb, Mississippi at just 28 years old.
Tender 28.
Yeah, that's a big deal, especially in Mississippi.
And the silk,
baby. Congrats to Sierra and Russell. We know we a day late and $1 short, but they have announced that they have baby number 4 on the way. Congrats to Reggie Ray. Unc!
Really?
You don't know who Reggie Ray is? Mr. Chairman Shaba. Mr. Chairman Shaba.
That man that was swinging that chair
in the Montgomery Brawl. Yes.
So the folk didn't know his name. They just knew him as Chair Unc.
Yeah. Yeah. Unc has been released
Let me tell you something. They did a GoFundMe. Aunt raised $300,000.
Yeah. Aunt gonna get him a hair replacement with that.
Hey, carry right on.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Baby, let me tell you something. When you swing a chair like that, ain't nobody looking at your head.
Yeah, because he had on a hat. All right. Congrats to Bone Thugs and Harmony on their street dedication in Cleveland, Ohio. Gonna miss them, man. And then we're gonna get into our RIPs. Unfortunately, we have several for this week.
Yes.
RIP to Magoo, who died at 50. He was a big part of the music movement, and it was Timbaland, Magoo, Missy, and Aaliyah. He will definitely be missed. RIP to Clarence Avant, the godfather of Black entertainment, has passed away at the age of 92. If you can remember, 2 years ago, they did a home invasion and his wife was murdered. It has not been said how he passed away, but I would only assume that it was probably from a broken heart. It's so sad for their children to have lost, both of their parents.
Yeah.
RIP to all of those who've lost their lives in Maui. The death toll is now well over 100. RIP to Alex Collins of the Baltimore Ravens. RIP to Young Capone of Grand Hustle. RIP to 17-year-old Khalib White, who collapsed during a workout during high school practice. RIP to Johnny Hardwick, who's the voice of King of the Hill. RIP to those who were killed in the home explosion in Pittsburgh. That was absolutely insane to watch. And for them to, I haven't slept good because the fact that they said there was a hot water heater
I told you
that did that.
I don't think it was. That's what I said.
What she said.
That's what I
she
said.
The
I was
same
like,
thing.
I feel like it's. They gave definitely like a meth lab.
She is convinced.
Yeah, now I know a meth lab when I see it. That was a meth lab.
I was especially sad for the people who were just walking by and ended up losing.
No, I was sad for the people whose house was next door.
That too.
God forbid you don't have any insurance.
Oh shit, because you lost it all. And then last but not least, Lil Baby Tay is alive and well. It was reported that it was a hoax and that her page was hacked. People were not believing that, but there was a statement that came out from Meta that did say that her page was hacked. So
okay, so they do say the page is hacked.
Yeah, her page.
Because I feel like it was definitely one of those things that she do.
I mean, I don't know who she is.
Yeah, she is definitely one of them.
I couldn't tell you one way or the other who Lil Baby Tay even is.
You don't remember the young girl who used to be like, I got $5,000. You can't dress like me. You can't have no car like me. You want, you don't remember her? Yes.
No, I don't remember. I did go see some of her videos after she had allegedly passed away. However, no, at my big grown age, I don't know who the 6-year-old. No,
neither one of them are dead. No. That's why I say I feel like it was a.
But of course, it put her back into the media cycle.
Of course.
So
now they're like, oh, we're looking for her now.
I heard you was looking for me.
Bitch, here I go. Or there I was.
Okay. All right. So we are about to jump into the mess, guys, and you do not want to miss it. We're going to start off with adult dependence. We're talking about women who are taking care of their men. We're going to get into it right after this commercial break. You guys stay tuned, and thank you for tuning in to the Culturally Dope Show right here on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio.
Oh, we gon' show you how we party. We gon' show you how we party. We gon' show you how we party. We gon' show you how we party.
I feel for all beats like girls jump for tricks. Don't salt the next man. Keep that limber hit. Up in the cut like barbers in haircut. I'm black with Indian. My race should be met. I cut with razor blades, play spades with unfamous. Of value with this rap, take heed of freaking genius. Up in the sky, up high, don't puff lie. Do you smoke crack, Sam? Prepare, you gonna die.
I'm up on this track like Van Grier in movies. I heat up the beat like water in a jacuzzi. I fly to LA, then come back to Virginia, then call Maggie New to see he's got some bender. Then back to the crib to pick up my brother G. G, don't forget to bring the house keys. House and the D50. Now here we go. Please, brother, don't slam my condo.
I'm in the Marriott, the place to get got. After I smoke pot, he sticks me like shots. Funky like farts, connect tongues like dots. Lick his lollipop, this kid named Scott. Me, my hot self, myself be so hot. Touch my hot spot, I scream till I can't stop. Give it to me, daddy, and
up jumps the boogie, boogie jumps me. 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 Up jumps the boogie, boogie jumps me.
prepare to get wet like Jerry curl juice. You short, can't reach the top, I might give you a boost. I won't like Hackney, take honey from a bee. My style is like a safe, I swallow the master key. I guess cause I'm a fart, don't think but make art. Like black and white people, I'm split and rock apart. So sit you beating dog and bow to my hit. Nitwit, you stupid, I'm butter, don't need grit.
I'm up in these labels, try to handle my business. Been making more beats before Jehovah had witness. Up jumps the boogie, boogie jumps me. Brother, please turn on the TV. See a black man dead from a white man's powder. See a white man's head from a black man's power. Back to reality, please don't freaking smile at me. This is a stick up, so get up your wallet.
I'm the best, and that's B, and that's capital. I hang low like testicles. MCs wanna copy these baby flows. Better back up, folks to get slapped up. Pack up and go tell mommy that I'm backed up. You, and your whole crew. What you gonna do? What you gonna do to me? The M-I-double-S-Y-E. Wanna back to me? It's gonna be some tragedy.
Hey, the secret's out. Hits 92.3 is now accepting submissions for brand new shows. That's right, you could become a radio personality right here on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. You don't have experience? That's okay. You don't live in Georgia? That's okay. You don't know what to do now? Now that's not okay. But your girl is here to help you out. Email us today at hits923newshow@gmail.com and tell us about your potential show with Hits. Again, that email address is hits923newshow@gmail.com. Don't be last, the slots are filling fast.
Right here on Hits 92.3, we are jumping back into, well, we didn't really get a chance to delve into it, so we're going to do that now. We titled this segment Adult Dependence. We're talking about some ladies who are like up there in life and they've chosen to date or marry down. We're going to jump into that, right? So allegedly, Keke Palmer and her baby daddy Darius have broken up. He made a statement to People magazine that says you don't have to be in the same household to be good parents, and that he has moved on. Bye, sir. I'm sure all of your shit came in the backpack anyway.
So that man said he is going to focus on his acting career. That's what he said.
What has he acted in?
I don't know about that. That's just like Tia. What's that girl?
Mary.
Yeah.
At least he has something.
We've seen a couple of things
we've seen Darius in was Kiki's face. No. So good riddance. I guarantee you he's probably gonna try to fight for custody and then get child support from her though. Because you know Keke be on the move.
Keke definitely be on the move.
So
and he was her traveling babysitter.
He definitely was the live-in nanny. Yeah. Britney Spears' husband has filed for divorce. Now, we all know, or at least most of us feel, that he married her with ill intent. It is my belief that he was a part of the conservatorship. Because as soon as she got released from the conservatorship,
he was right there.
He was right there to get married.
He was right there to get married.
No, I don't believe that he ever had pure intent when it came to her. And what does he do for a living?
I never heard of the fella until this.
Is he a backup dancer like that?
That's what I was like. Is he? But
where she's only dancing at home, and I've never seen him in the videos. She not doing the Vegas thing. Girl, where have you been?
Have you not seen her?
Britney has been high as pelican pussy for the last 10 to 12 years.
Man, They wouldn't let her do a residency if she paid for
Girl, she could barely do the residency in her
it.
living
And
room for YouTube. No, absolutely
But
not.
what she does on that pole in her living room scares me.
It's aggressive.
It's
She
very
has
much.
one aggressive ass thrust.
I mean, she
Yeah,
is
baby.
pounding that.
She
okay,
is
I was gonna go
okay.
too far.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
But what I will say,
Okay.
all right, so Kiki and Darius, they done broke up.
Okay.
The people are saying Kiki is gassing now. She's gaslighting him because she now has the video out with Usher.
Okay, I can agree with that.
And they're saying that okay, we were for you, but now you're doing way too much with it.
Okay, so here's what I think. I agree with the fact that she may be gaslighting him, and I also agree that a part of me also feels like it's marketing.
Of course,
and that they were all in on it. However,
I feel like it definitely is marketing.
Because it was said that they were spotted out a few days ago together.
Who?
Darius and Kiki.
I don't doubt it.
However, if he was not in on the plan, and her and Usher did this, Usher baby, that's very mean spirited.
Yeah, and now I feel like okay, the okay, you're a mom thing.
Yeah,
I feel like that was not planned, but I think since it's like okay, let's get a check off of this.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Let's really get a check, but at the same time, did you see the video?
I have not seen the whole video.
You gotta watch it all the way to the end. You gotta watch all the way to the end. At the end, she's like something like
I'm tired because I'm a mother.
Because I'm a mom.
And I have the I'm a mother shoe charms coming soon, guys.
Yeah, and she has the I'm a mother shirts. Well, not mother, but
mine say mother.
Yeah, her say mother.
So I don't know. Our last lady who we're talking about who has married or dated down is Pennsatucky. If you don't know who Pennsatucky is, that is Taryn Manning from Orange is the New Black. Her character on that show was
Tiffany.
A hot mess is what I was finna say.
Oh, okay.
And it seems Tiffany. Like her character has rolled over into her really real feel like life.
She has embodied that character from that show.
Yes. So she attempted to expose a man that she was dating who was
a married man.
And in turn, she exposed herself because she said that she had been licking this man's butthole for the last 3 days.
She had to say it that aggressive. She had to say it that aggressive because that is how aggressive she
That's
said
how
it.
She said it.
She was like, I've been licking his butthole.
Yeah, for 3 days, and that she was about to go buy him a boat. And on the way to buy a boat, he finger banged her for an hour.
I asked you not to say that.
When
we went over the notes,
story.
But when we went over the notes, I said, do not say that.
I'm telling the story.
Okay, is this camera on me?
So she said that he on for an hour.
Let me stop right there. You're not going to take me to Fingertown for an hour at all. I don't want it anytime, but not for an hour. And he looks like his. We didn't even see him.
We didn't see him.
She looked like she deal with people, filthy. Like she deal with people with dirty fingernails.
Yes, which means your cooch is probably dirty too, because that neck was definitely given meth neck.
That face gave meth face.
She has aged 43 years. She aged in dog years since Orange is the New Black.
Let me tell you something. She looked like her character.
Yes, she did. Okay, so the wife called her and said, I will file a restraining order if you don't leave my husband alone. And she was upset. But it's not as though she was dealing with a married man and did not know. She knew that he was married. So you have no one to blame but yourself, Pennsatucky.
Let me tell you something. My girl said he wanted a boat, so we was going to be boats and hoes.
And hoes. All right?
Boats and hoes.
So in this conversation, we're feeling like women are starting to date down because there is piss in the dating pool.
I tell you, it's a little shit out there too.
Yeah,
now.
a few turds.
There are quite a few turds in that dating pool too,
and they're floating right at the top.
And I think people are picking the shit over the piss.
Okay. So are we lowering our standards because Betty Wright said having a piece of man is better than having no man?
Let me tell you something.
Are women accepting anything for the sake of not being alone?
It's a lot of that. I mean, you got a lot of people. This polyamorous thing is huge now.
Yeah, that could never be me because one, I'm too jealous and I require a lot. And so when you're giving her attention, it's just not gonna work for me. No. Is this camera on me? Because I need you to
I'm
know.
gonna be quiet.
We've all heard of homosexual men as well, and those are the fellas who have nowhere to live, so they love bomb you, and next thing you know, they're living in your home.
Hobosexuals, brocosexuals, all of the things.
You just made that shit right up.
They ain't gave it a name. I gave it one.
Brocosexuals. Okay.
Yeah, broke. They in your pocket to do whatever you say at the beginning. And then
once they move in and get comfortable, they dog walk you.
Dog walk you. Then they go to somebody else. Now brokey's over there and brokey's over here and broke
here and there and everywhere.
And everywhere.
All right. So we're calling this one the lion side.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Boom.
NFL star Michael O'Hare, who I can't even talk today. Who starred alongside Sandra Bullock, is now suing the white family that raised him, claiming that he was tricked into a conservatorship at the age of 18. He thought that he was signing adoption paperwork and instead was signing over his rights. And he is just learning in 2023 that they've had rights to him since 2004.
His coin.
Yeah, they've had control over his money and his contracts all of this time. They made millions of dollars on the movie The Blind Side and other residuals, while he claims to have made $14,000.
Okay, put a pin in that part right there, because he made what from 2000 what?
4
to 2000 what?
23.
Okay, so we talking about in a 20-year span, he's only made $14,000.
14.
I taught the people's kids and made more than $14,000 a year.
Let me tell you something. I get more than that on my disability.
You're not. I don't know if he's stretching that one, because you ain't finna tell me you've lived on.
Well, you know, he was in the NFL too. So I think he's only talking about like the movie and the residuals and other things. Yeah, I don't think he's talking about his actual NFL career. But I wouldn't doubt it, because if he was under the conservatorship, then they had control over that.
They gave him what they wanted him to have.
Exactly. But Cab, which is her brand, and Dope Without Labels, which is my brand, has made more than that in boutique sales, and our faces have never graced the TV screen.
I've never been next to Sandra Bullock.
We've never tossed the football, and we've never lived with a white family.
I have never lived with a white family. I've been to a couple of private events.
I mean, I have. I was in the military, so of course I've had to tarry around with the whites.
Well, I'm from Osceola, so we still got other sides of the railroad track there.
Oh yeah, y'all do have that. So it's bad enough that they had this man eating unseasoned chicken, boxed macaroni, and green bean casserole, but then they're gonna take all the man's money too.
They had to pay for that green bean casserole or something.
Well, bitch, it don't come with no seasonings and no flavor, so where did the money go? It ain't that many damn green beans, and they wasn't fresh.
They weren't fresh.
No.
They had a can of green beans,
just a can,
of mushroom soup.
Yes.
And Ritz crackers crumpled on top.
And that ain't even how you make it. Yuck yikes. Monica, where's the yuck yikes? All right, so now we're talking about Well Beyond Meat. If you guys have not heard, this is not a huge story, but we did find it funny. Chloe recently posted a video about
who?
Chloe.
The people don't know who Chloe is. Bailey, Lord.
Oh no, I was trying to think of her song. Treat me like you treat me.
No, ma'am. Why you couldn't sing? Booty so big, Lord have mercy.
Like I do, like it, like I do. Really? What is that voice? You sound like a fucking chipmunk.
Good Chloe Bailey and Little Mermaid, Halle Bailey.
Oh God.
Were at a hotel, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And they ordered room service. They thought they were getting vegan burgers, and the people bought them meat. They have not.
Where's the beef?
Where's the beef? Or where's the veggies? They have not eaten meat in how long?
10 years.
10 whole years until the people gave them the beef.
Mm-hmm. So here's my thing. Chloe said that she cried and she chugged down a Sprite and she just, felt awful because she has not had red meat in 10 years. But she said Halle basically devoured the burger. And when she asked her, like, Halle, do you think this is real meat? Halle was like, yeah, basically. But I'm going to tell you the secret. Halle been eating more than DDG's meat.
Oh my God, baby is over there eating swine.
DDG done put her back on the pork.
Man,
that's why she was laughing.
She was laughing like, I know meat when I taste it.
First of all, she knows what the new what's that girl new Lotto box tastes like at Wingstop.
Baby girl, she's had a several 21 pieces.
Yeah, with ranch.
With that divine ranch from the Wingstop.
Baby, you can give me a straw. I would drink that ranch with a straw.
Lord have mercy.
It is something special.
I don't even get the fries no more. I get corn on the side.
You got to get both.
I don't have to have both because then by the time I get home, the fries are soggy. But the corn,
you eat the fries on the way home. You eat the fries on the way home, especially if you have you had the voodoo joints?
No, I haven't had those.
Oh my God!
Yeah. You know, I didn't get it because it said voodoo.
I didn't give a shit if it said doo-doo. Those fries are delicious. Okay.
Damn.
A tasty.
Let's be clear. Who said that? All of these cameras, you saw it, right?
Is this camera on me?
Is this camera on me?
The voodoo fries are delicious. I said it. Hey, what the hell?
I don't give a damn.
Okay. So, doo-doo. Pinky from Slutty Vegan, being the good Samaritan that she is, we stand for Pinky.
We definitely stand for Pinky.
She is just like the shit. Pinky came out and said, hey, Chloe, free Slutty Vegan for life.
For life. Don't matter where you at, cash in.
Because, I mean, if you have literally gone 10 years without eating meat, I'm pretty sure that they were sick.
Man, you know that stomach was told. Hallie's wasn't, but Chloe's was.
It was told when she started eating meat months ago.
Yeah. No. The first time she came back over, yeah, but now
she's used to
her
it.
stomach was like, oh, we do veggies on meatless Mondays. Every other day, right? We have the meats.
All right. So next story. I'm stingy with my love. Now, if you are a part of the Beehive,
don't come for Sean.
Don't come for Tip. Because we just have to be honest. Are we huge Beyonce fans? No. Did we go to the concert? No. Do we regret it? Yes, we do. At the last minute, we were like, oh my God, I want to go.
You should have went.
She had her son. She couldn't go.
We just went Saturday.
Yeah. Asked my man. He was like, no.
Yeah, he was like, not my man. No, thank you to my man.
No, thank you to my man. He was like, absolutely not. Call your sister. I only asked you because she couldn't go. Now,
I should have went on and went though.
You should have went. Nate is a grown man.
Not really, but
man can take care of himself.
I would have put the camera on him.
Is this camera on me?
Is this camera on me?
All right. So the fans all thought Beyonce was shading Lizzo when she omitted her name in one of the concerts and said Badu's name 4 times. In her recent concert, she added Lizzo's name back and followed it up with I love you, Lizzo. I feel like this was a moment when trying to be discreet and shady kind of backfired on her. And Beyonce is receiving backlash for openly supporting Lizzo while she has such harsh allegations floating around about her. Now, I'm not saying that just because your friend has allegations on them that you should stop being their friend.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that at all. However, in their line of work, it's just not a good look.
No, it's not.
It's not a good look.
This is the thing, though, because I do understand the backlash. The girl has been shady on this whole damn thing.
The whole tour.
Let's just be clear. She's been shady on this whole tour.
Oh, wait, let me finish what I was going to say. The backfire, because the backfire being shady, you said Badu 4 times and omitted Lizzo, which started the oh my God, damn, she did Lizzo like that.
See, I feel like she didn't omit her. I feel like because she was putting so much emphasis on saying Badu.
Right, but you omitted her at the wrong time because you said Badu, trying to be shady. Like, bitch, I recognized you in my show.
Yeah, I feel like that, but I also feel like it wasn't a shade to Lizzo. Your name was still on the damn wall.
It was.
They could have took it off the teleprompter, but it was still on the wall. I feel like it wasn't shade to Lizzo. It was just like, I'm letting Badu know, since you want to put out there that, you should have been my stylist. Let me make sure I say something about you.
No, I'm not saying that it was shade. It was perceived.
Oh, of course. But I mean, anything the girl does perceived as shade.
Anything anybody does in 2023, if we be honest, we live in the most, half of these people would not have made it in the 80s when we grew up.
Ooh, baby.
Because this is the most sensitive pussy ass generation.
She said
of
that.
I said what I said. I'm sorry. You can't say nothing. They want to cancel everybody. Everybody's feeling hurt. If I say I got a headache, now I'm headache phobic. Like it just nothing even makes sense anymore.
Yeah.
So you just talk to your circle of people because
And
they probably
you
the only ones who
you
gonna
gotta be
understand.
careful with that sometimes.
Yeah.
Boy, because if a group chat get leaked.
Oh, baby, if a group chat get leaked, we move into Aruba. Yeah.
But
Okay.
Okay.
You go ahead and you make your point.
Like I said, she kind of been shaded the whole tour. She been doing a little stuff. You know, when her mama has recently announced her split from her husband. And she did a whole Badu thing. She said, shout out to Tina. Tina knows, Tina knows. Like as in to drop the last name.
Hey, the word on the street is that she getting back with Matthew anyway. I think that would be silly, but I mean that's the word on the curb. But we do know how these rumors get started.
I hope not. I'm not
either.
even gonna say that. Her ex-husband might have mended some bridges.
Girl, Mendy's, that nigga has kids younger than Blue Ivy. What your old ass look like showing up to parent teacher conference?
Hey, that man said, I'm just letting you know that wood still work.
You could fucking take that wood and sell it at Home Depot.
My guy's using that honey pack. and he's using my boy say hello. My boy said he is using the one for men and women.
Hello, he not using them gas stations.
My boy said he using the VIP pack because the one for men and women is VIP pack.
Oh,
don't ask me how I know.
How you know?
I just said don't ask me that.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. Offline.
I'll ask you that tomorrow. How you know?
Saturday.
Moving right along.
You bitch. Go ahead. Oh, so were you making a point or is it my turn?
It's your turn. Go ahead.
So curious why she didn't openly support Meg the Stallion being shot. If I remember correctly, she actually unfollowed Meg on social media after the whole incident happened, even though Meg is a part of Rock Nation.
Let's just be clear.
I'm just asking a question.
But don't say do not be supporting nobody. Let's just be real honest.
She supports who she wants to support.
Yeah, on the slick though.
Yeah.
And then it's like slight because people were like, why didn't she support Chloe Bailey when her album came out? If that's one of her proteges.
Like my thing is if I'm signed to you, you should want my record to be the best that it could be. One stamp from you. She didn't even have to say nothing. She didn't even have to make a post.
She could have put it in her story.
She could have retweeted
because she only put on her page her. Now that's it.
And Blue. When Blue go back to school?
Girl, because the people are tired of seeing her damn TikTok and damn robot down their timeline.
Because if she homeschooling during the day and roboting at night.
Because the people said, I'm pretty sure she's ready to go back to school. Sweetie is overworked.
Let me tell you something. They said Blue is the one who choreographed half of the stuff, and she's the lighting and director. See, that's why Beyonce be mad because the fan not on her. Blue can't dance and turn the fan on at the same time.
Well, her mama, was a part of the fan committee too now. Because her mama was on her fan, and whoever was on that fan went on that fan. Her mama came over there and turned the fan on. She was like, "No, mama, that ain't your job."
Oh. That was aggressive.
She did. That's how
she want the fan on you.
That
was aggressive.
She said that's not your job.
Oh,
because her mom was supposed to be, enjoying the concert. Her mom was running after the fans.
Let my people see what. Wow. Yeah.
She was trying to do that, and her mama had to run and turn the fan on.
Good God.
But Monica said, "I am tired of her." Let me tell you something. I am sick.
Like, because at this point,
sick of it.
Baby. Come with some new moves.
You want me to show it to him?
Show him. Free, you look like you seasoned.
Hey, come on, that part where they do that part right there on the show, that sends me every time. My power. When they do that, my power.
Can't forget the piss bump.
Look, on the front line.
I bet you
it's my bloodline.
I bet you Blue cussed Beyonce out because you remember the first time Blue came out on stage, Beyonce missed the fist pump. Blue said, "You heifer."
Hey, so I feel like that's why she started saying, "Let me." If they got one of the platforms that come up, just let me come up and make my grand entrance. I ain't got time for you.
All right, so Rico is more than a nigga from the hood.
Oh my
Okay. The infamous Fulton County District Attorney Fannie Willis, who had Young Thug locked up, is now after Donald Trump, and she's had him indicted on 41 counts of RICO charges on his involvement in the election scandal. If you think she's here to play around, y'all,
God damn it, I'm
she's
not. Let me tell you something. Fannie is out here to get their asses.
Yeah.
You hear me? Fannie said everybody can get it.
Everybody.
I just hope they got Fannie a lot of security.
I hope they have her a lot of security, and I hope the charges actually stick, because it seems like Donald Trump, hey Elizabeth, is slipping and sliding all through this world and getting away with
Let me tell you
whatever
something.
the hell he wants.
First of all, I hope she got a lot of security, because let's be clear, okay? Them people stormed the White House behind Trump.
Yeah.
If them people storm the White House, you think they won't come to the aid?
But you know what? I feel like we bout it now, because we'll ride for Fannie, baby. We showing up with folding chairs.
Them people not finna ride for Fannie. Fannie got Young Thug in jail.
That's true. That's true.
And Fannie said, and you ain't getting out.
A lot of people don't think he deserved to be there, because
and that's what I'm saying.
His girlfriend Mariah the scientist.
Oh my gosh.
Why are you on stage so proud talking about my man?
My man is, y'all know my man locked up.
That is not the flex that you thought it was.
It is not, sweetie. But let me tell you something. They'll give Fannie the chair before they give somebody, before they give Trump the chair. And by chair, I meant the folded one.
Okay. All right. We got to run through this next story like really quick, because we are right. Do you want to save this one for next week?
What is it?
Just Another Day Being Black.
Not this time. I had to look, y'all.
We had to look at the notes.
Oh yeah, let's do that one next week.
All right.
We got the things to talk about with that.
Okay, so this week's group chat culture appropriation. A Playboy model receives backlash for being
a palm person,
a sour cream soldier,
a mayonnaise militia.
She's wearing braids, and the people were not here for it. She responded to the people and said, "Kiss my white ass."
She said, "Oh, I'm so sorry. If you guys want me to take them out, I'm not, and you can kiss my white ass." But let me tell you something.
How many times did you watch that video?
Baby,
that was good.
Yeah, that's what she did. That's how she did it. Now, so I'll tell you, I went down the rabbit hole on her page. So I'm gonna start with the first shady person was the braider, because baby, the way she did those parts,
those are some basement braids.
Ooh,
I don't know where she went. But
those were awful. You didn't see the girl who braided? Oh, so you ain't seen those videos?
No.
Oh, she got it done in somebody's living room. But the girl, the feed in was not fed in. Was not fed in correctly. I feel like the girl, the braider said, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna get it cracking for everybody else."
But she thought she ate with them.
She definitely thought she ate. The people in the comments were not here for it. They're like, girl, forget these people. Guess what you go do? You go to the beauty supply store, you get you a Just For Me perm or another relaxer, put it on your hair, leave it for an hour.
1 hour. This is what they told.
Leave the relaxer on for an hour. I tell you to keep your braids for at least 3 more months.
Now, if she does that and she loses all her hair, I'm going to lose it.
Then they told her to get some. What's that? That spray that people be putting around their edges to hold their wigs on. The yellow can.
Gorilla Glue. I mean, Gots to be.
They told her to put some Gots to be on there. Spray it like during the half the can. Tie it down at night. That'll keep the roots slick. They done told her to do all kind of things that'll take her hair out. And she, every time
being black.
You know what I'm saying? She's been responding to all of the people.
Do she know what she's responding? Is she saying, "No, I can't do that," or is she being like,
"No,
oh, great advice"?
No, she's been mostly responding to the people she knows it's negativity. Because at first I think she thought when the people were like, "Oh yes, don't worry about them people do this," she thought it was actually a good thing.
No, girl. No,
they're
clowning
not here for
you.
Yeah, they're clowning you.
All right. So before we get out of here, we have one quick culture debate. I don't know if you guys have heard, but Martell and Sheree are still trying to fake this relationship, right?
My God, storyline.
And her birthday was recently, and she went out to dinner with some friends. He called up her friends and said, "Hey, y'all, come out. I'm throwing Sheree a birthday dinner." Everybody got there. Apparently, he took care of the bill, but then texted everybody to Cash App him his money back. Now, set the right expectations when you come for dinner. I'm not on I'm finna pay for everybody kind of budget. right
okay,
now.
so with the way he did it, that says I'm paying for everything.
Exactly.
Like if it's an invite, I feel like you're paying.
Right.
But if it's a okay, we're gathering, we're doing something at a restaurant. Hey, we're going to this restaurant. Here's the menu. Here's the budget. Because this goes back to this whole thing about the one bill thing and splitting the bill type.
Right.
But I feel like if you're inviting me on those terms, then I heard you were paying for it.
Right.
But at the same time, you have those situations where you and your friends go out, your dude go with you, and then your friends expecting your dude to pay. And that's just not how that goes. My dude not finna pay for y'all stuff.
Which is what they were expecting. But I think in our financial bracket, my dude not finna pay for your stuff. But
my dude wouldn't pay for your stuff in any financial bracket.
And I think
because I'm not finna go home and pay at the whole for it.
I think okay.
I said what I said.
At their expected level, when you wearing $6,000 and $10,000 purses, people are looking like, well, what's $1,500?
I don't give a shit what it is. Then you just hear me say, I'm not going to pay at the whole for you.
No, it's not even about paying at the whole. That $1,500 could be for me. It is.
No, that $1,500 is gonna be for me.
Sheree's argument was, one, we just started a relationship. Two, you wanted us to pay for, him to pay for dinner, and you bitches didn't even show up with a gift.
No, it's so many wrongs in this.
It's so many wrongs, because why would you expect my man to cover your bill, you and your man's bill?
Again, like I said,
men there. Yeah,
okay. Now see, even their husband should have stood up and said something though.
Because I ain't gonna front. My husband will pay for, like, if we was all at the table together. If he had it, he'd pay for all of it. Y'all wouldn't even know. I wouldn't know. He would just be like, "All right, let's go." That's just the type of person he is.
If he
and
offers,
I'm not gonna stop him, but I'm not gonna ask him.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be like,
nor am I going to expect it.
Yeah, no, not at all. Now, I don't know why they just didn't talk about her Shein clothes and then write it off as a business transaction. I'm sorry.
No.
I hush.
I was reading the comment.
She said her.
Monkey, you need to grow up.
What she say?
You really need to grow up, okay?
What she say?
Because we went out, me and another one of our friends, we went out with her and Doug for Valentine's Day. Doug paid for our food on Valentine's Day. Doug offered, okay? She talking about something, y'all owe me for that meal. Now, mind you, this was before Monica and Doug got married.
Now, I don't think it's anything wrong. Like, if me, you, and my mister went out, he would probably pay for your food.
I agree. I think he has before.
Yeah, but it's different to me. It's different because our relationship is different.
Yeah, that's true.
Y'all TV friends.
That's what I'm saying. Like group of friends like that, then no.
Yeah, you got a key to our house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not.
That's a different kind of bond.
I said what I said, but I'm not paying at no home for no randoms.
No, not for
I'm not going home doing that.
No. All right. So our culture quote for the week. I'm sure if you grew up in a Black household, you have heard this a time or 12. I was born at night, but not last night.
Not last night.
So that means you are not fooling me.
You ain't pulling one over my head.
I know exactly what the hell you talking about.
Yeah, you think I'm crazy. And I told you what my grandma told me.
Don't let nobody talk over your head.
Don't you never let nobody talk over your head.
Never. That was our show for the week. I think it was a great show. I love doing this with my sister. It's one of the highlights of my week, honestly, especially when it's a shitty week. So thank you guys for tuning in. Well, I'm sorry. Let me backtrack. My sister and Sunshine, because our engineer is dope. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Culturally Dope Show right here on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. We're here every Thursday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Happy day after hump day. We certainly hope you had somebody to hump.
And if you didn't, y'all know to do. Hump yourself.
And suck it easy.
And if you can't suck it easy,
suck it hard.
The Culturally Dope Show. 'Cause we